From the Detroit Free Press, I'm Robin Chan with today's voice briefing. It's Friday, December 15th, 2023. From Children's Health reporter Jennifer Brookland.
A few weeks ago, the governor's office proudly announced it had opened more than 1,000 new child care centers since May of 2022, a whole year ahead of schedule. It's part of an effort to make child care more accessible and affordable for families, many of whom pay a huge percentage of their income for care or spend months or years waiting for a daycare spot. But the announcement left some existing child care providers questioning why the state was focusing on opening so many new centers when the ones we have are struggling to stay open. The loss of pandemic-era relief money and the decrease in the rates Michigan pays for kids receiving subsidized care has left many centers scrambling. Some of them are raising tuition, some are applying for grant after grant, constantly in survival mode. Michigan says so far child care centers aren't closing at any faster rate than normal in the 2 months since the child care funding cliff. But some experts believe that's just because it's too early for the real impact of cuts to be felt.
For the Detroit Free Press Autos team, I'm Jamie LaRoe. In an effort to respond faster to consumer demands and develop new vehicles more efficiently, General Motors is making several leadership changes, including taking on a new president of North America, as current president Rory Harvey moves to a newly created global job. The leadership moves, which all take effect January 2nd, were sparked by the retirement of Doug Parks, GM's leader of global product development, purchasing, and supply chain. Parks worked at GM nearly 40 years. Ken Morris will be promoted to run product programs, product safety, and motorsports, essentially replacing Parks. Morris will keep his current responsibilities too as head of global vehicle and propulsion teams. The biggest move comes with Harvey taking on a new job as president of global markets. Harvey will work with GM's global regional teams to bring the right vehicle, software, and technologies to customers around the world. GM Canada's managing director, Marissa West, will replace Harvey as the new president of GM North America. For more on the story, check it out at freep.com.
From the Associated Press's Tom Krischer. Tesla is recalling nearly all vehicles sold in the U.S., more than 2 million, to update software and fix a defective system that's supposed to ensure drivers are paying attention when using autopilot. Documents posted Wednesday by U.S. safety regulators say the update will increase warnings and alerts to drivers and even limit the areas where basic versions of autopilot can operate. The recall comes after a 2-year investigation by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration into a series of crashes that happened while the autopilot partially automated driving system was in use. Some were deadly. The agency says its investigation found autopilot's method of making sure that drivers are paying attention can be inadequate and can lead to, quote, foreseeable misuse of the system, end quote. The recall covers models Y, S, 3, and X produced between October 5th of 2012 and December 7th of this year. The update was to be sent to certain affected vehicles on Tuesday, with the rest getting it later. For more on this story, you can search for Tom Krischer's article, Tesla Recalls Vehicles Sold in U.S. to Fix System That Monitors Drivers Using Autopilot, on Freep.com. Find more from the Detroit Free Press on Freep.com. That's FREEP.com. Thanks for listening. Have a great weekend, and you'll hear more from us Monday.